Let's watch. TikTok teachers have gotten
Okay, so
even
about a month ago, we talked
worse.
about
Shout out that
professional
boy Cameron.
teachers. Okay, so about a month ago, we talked about the epidemic of unprofessional teachers labeling themselves as teacher bays and
Teacher Bay.
dressing very unprofessionally, wearing short skirts and high heels, looking like they're about to go to the club, not like they're about to go teach a
Hold on,
class. Skirts and high.
I wouldn't consider that unprofessionally. She got a fat ass. I'm sorry. I mean, if she wear jeans, it'd be the same. What's she supposed to wear? I don't consider this right here unprofessional. I'm not gonna lie.
Looking like they're about
This I don't either. It's a stretch though, but you know,
go to the club, not like they're about to go teach a class full of students. And unfortunately,
the shirt for sure. The shirt, yeah. But like,
we're back talking
I don't
about
know.
teachers again because there was a recent teacher who was fired for some pretty weird activity. Basically, how the story goes is there was this brand new substitute teacher by the name of Miata Borders who was 24 years old.
Miata
Who decided
Borders.
to record a TikTok
Salute.
video going in on her first day, and this is where it all went south.
The first day? You got fired on the first day.
You got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then.
Okay.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say? The fuck is wrong with you?
Sheesh. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and get me.
I think, oh my God, there's just a dumbness in people that's like, once a camera cuts on, they just say the dumbest shit. But the thing is, she did a voiceover. So that means she saw the video and then thought that shit at home and was like, yeah, this gonna be a hit. This is a hit. Bitch, are you fucking? Oh, let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say bitch. I'm not gonna say bitch, even though I probably should. What is wrong with you? I think I saw her trying to defend this shit on Twitter. If I'm not mistaken. Camera might get to it. But yeah, she's trying to defend this shit like I wasn't trying to do the da. And whoop, like, what are you saying? Stop saying shorty. Some about a boy. Man.
Little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been refined head to toe.
Now, there's a few things we gotta talk about with that video. What is that breakfast that this woman was talking about eating? Sour Skittles, Gatorade, a Lunchable, a peach, and some Zetarians? She's out here eating like a student. Who the hell eats
I mean, maybe she's just a snacker, man. Come on now.
Sour Skittles and a Lunchable for breakfast? Look, I know you're not.
That is a crazy breakfast.
Got on. I see those Jordan 11s. Go get you some eggs or something. How are you gonna operate off of some candy? And number two, it's bad that the kids and the other teachers are questioning if she's a teacher or not. This was my exact problem I had.
Yeah.
They were dressing like teachers. They were dressing like they were just out and about, you know, going to the club, going to brunch, stuff like that.
And I feel like her outfit's probably the perfect example because she came in there with like a chain and stuff. Look like she's finna go out and party. But I feel like the other teas that you showed not necessarily fit that mold. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they should just be more formal with like a regular blouse and a regular dress. But like, I think it's a bit of a reach. But maybe because they talk crazy, you feel that way. But you know, but this outfit that she was wearing, yeah, absolutely. Like I feel like you don't need all that.
It's not a good thing, especially in the educational field. You're supposed to dress professionally. Why,
I agree.
as a teacher, are you wearing this big-ass chain like you're a rapper? You're not a rapper. you're a substitute teacher. Even if you're just a substitute,
Yeah,
I
you
still
a
believe that
sub too.
substitutes should try their best to dress like other teachers in the building, or at least professionally. Her outfit isn't that bad, but that big ass take that back home, dude. Number 3, her comments on her letting her students do whatever they want to do. I understand that's what the students want to hear when they're having a sub. I would have loved to hear that back in high school, but that's not a good thing to say because you're a teacher and your job is to teach.
And you posted that on the internet like an idiot.
You're just a sub. You're just there for one day. I still hold you to the same standard as a regular teacher.
Yeah.
You're saying that your kids can do whatever and you're over there kicking your feet up on the table.
This is the image of not like caring about these kids. Fuck them kids, as Michael Jordan would have said. Like, you don't give a fuck about what these kids doing in class. You just here to get that paycheck, here to make sure you do your work hours and clock out. Like,
in your video, it's just super.
That's why kids are stupid.
Disrespectful. And her saying
Some
I'm
kids.
that type of teacher, like it's like she's trying to sound like she's cool. I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of these teachers. They're trying their best to be cool, and it's like you're not supposed to be cool. You're supposed to do your job. There's going to be some things with your job that aren't deemed as cool to the students, and that's okay. You're not supposed to appease them. Your job is to
yeah, absolutely.
So when she's talking about how, oh yeah, I'm that type of teacher, I let them do anything, it's just weird.
I always hate them teachers too. I'm not gonna lie. Them teachers were always like, quote unquote, popular amongst like, other kids. But those teachers that just let these niggas do whatever the fuck they want to, be loud as fuck, just animals in the classroom. Like, I hated them classes. Whenever there was a sub, I hated it because like I knew it was gonna be the next day when our teacher actually came back. We was all fucked. We was all fucked because they the ones to let everybody go buck fucking wild. Annoying.
It's stupid. Another thing that's unprofessional from this woman. When that high school student looked at her and she said, and I quote, "Damn shorty sheesh, man, I gotta get up out of these schools. These kids are trying to take me down."
Yeah.
Then she said, "I look so young, so I look like one of them."
Yeah.
That's absolutely disgusting. Did you forget that you're subbing in a high school?
Dumbass.
These are teens you're talking about. You're 24 years old and you're talking about teens sexually. Talking about how they're trying to take you down.
And we always do this, but it's annoying. We all hear it, but it's still the fucking truth, no matter how annoying it is. If it was a man who said that shit, he would be sitting in a jail cell being interrogated. He would be on a list somewhere, and it well deserved because this is fucking gross.
Because of the way that they're looking at you. Like, that is completely disgusting and completely weird. And also, another thing, when she was talking about getting some La content at the end, this woman needs to get some La teaching etiquette. You're focusing more on your content than you are teaching. Also, at the end of her video, it took her 3 minutes to close that door. I don't know if y'all peeped that. It took her 3 minutes to close that door. Really? Are we being...
Hold on.
I don't know if y'all peeped.
25, she finally closed the door. Turn the light on. She turned around a little bit, like, damn, where does the time go? And then she like stood right there. Hold on, she stood right there she stood right there, just looking around the classroom, making sure that peep the scene out. Gotta peep the scene out.
3 minutes.
Then 2 minutes more paces pass. Like, yeah, okay, I see what's happening in the classroom.
Close that door.
And now I can finally go sit down.
Serious? And also another thing. Oh my, I know I'm on like a little rant right now, but y'all just gotta bear with me. On the screen, when she was editing the video, it said 12:55 a.m.
Yeah.
p.m. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but if somebody doesn't know the difference between 12 a.m. and 12 p.m., they don't need to be teaching other kids, even if.
Oh God, you slow ass
There's a lot of
motherfucker.
things wrong with that video. And after this video was released, it got a lot of backlash because, number one, she's recording students without their consent, and that's not something you should be doing as a teacher. It's pretty unprofessional. And number two, she said "damn shorty" to a high school student, and she talked about how the students were trying to take her down. Once again, that's not something you should be doing as a teacher. Honestly, not something you should be doing as a person. You shouldn't be talking about 15, 16-year-olds talking about how they're trying to take you down. And since the video got a lot of backlash and caught a lot of
imagine, this is finna sound gross as fuck. But imagine somebody just said to one of your friends coming to you like, yeah, all these fucking teenagers trying to take me down. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying to me, you fucking weirdo? The fuck are you saying? Get out of here. Like, the conversation ended right there and you're done. You're being reported. You're excommunicated. You're a weirdo. No, we don't want you around the kids, the adults, the human beings, the animals. I don't know what the fuck you into. Get out of here.
The school district saw the post and banned Miata Borders from doing any substitute work.
Good job. Good job.
Right now, I don't understand how you get fired on the first day. Like, I understand making a few mistakes the first day. That's normal. You know, when you start a job, when you do anything for the first time, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. But getting fired on the first day is a whole different story. That means you messed up pretty bad. That doesn't
extremely
mean you made a
bad
mistake that can be fixed within, like, I don't know, a few seconds. That means you did something crazy, something odd. But if we're being honest, though, I think low-key, it's more of the school's fault for just hiring anyone to do sub work. Schools got to start being more strict when it comes to having substitutes.
That is 100% true, because there are a lot of videos on the internet of like weird teachers being weird to these younger women. And of course, you have the instance of like teachers getting fired for actually going through with it. But I remember one teacher was like this old man hugging up on this fucking younger teen. And he got recorded and he finally stopped hugging and said, so turn the camera off. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like,
At this point,
the process needs to be fixed and stricter for sure. Like, I know it's not a lot of teachers and they don't get paid the best, but at least the people that's in there should be like 100% safe to be around kids. That should be number one on the list. Like, you could be a little bit stupid. I'm sorry, you can be, sure. You can just follow paperwork, hand out papers, etc. But one thing, and the number one thing, is you should be extremely safe around them. Extremely. There should be no fear of anything happening at all. And that's never the case.
Because if this woman could just walk in and teach, then I'm convinced R. Kelly could
That's
as
cigar.
well. Don't throw that cheeseburger away. I wouldn't be surprised if that man popped up as a gym teacher. We already know all the gym teachers are pretty weird. And since the substitute teacher's account was booming from the controversy, people decided to also take a look at her other content on her account.
I haven't seen none of this.
Let me just say, she has some wild posts. When you finally bag the Instagram girl that everybody wants.
I don't have no money. I don't even know how I'm finna eat. I don't even know how I'm finna get something to eat. I don't know. It's just like, I just don't know. Like, my shit is gone. Like,
POV, me responding to the messages of them.
What the fuck was that video? That was just a lame ass video.
Telling me all of the freaky stuff they gonna do once they see me.
It is weird for a teacher to be doing this. Not gonna lie. If you're gonna be a substitute teacher, your platform should not look like this. Especially when you got a public platform. If your shit private, fine. You might get caught, change your name up like most people do when they get hired to these professional positions. But if it's out in the open and you making like TikTok like this on Instagram Reels and it's your real name, or at least close to it, nah, you can't do this. Like, I'm sorry, you cannot do this. 1000%. Like, and if you feel like it's a problem, just don't go into teaching. Don't do no teaching. That's simple. Like, if you're gonna do TikToks like this, they gotta be family friendly. It has to be. You can still make jokes, but you can't do nothing talking about freaky deaky nothing. Freaky dicky nothing.
Yeah. What the heck? This woman has a high school mentality. When you find a stud that's slaying meat like she grew it, you better trap her.
Yuck.
What?
No.
You got a Twitter account and she's saying yes sir in the video, and she starts doing these hand motions like she's fingering a girl.
Get out my screen, bro.
In the first place, they should have done a deeper background check on this woman. Shorty, you eat cat? One video attachment, 2 strings with no hands. Me claiming celibacy when the wrong person wants some cat eggplant, cat dick. What is she out here doing? Giving out cat dick?
You want that pudding that dick?
Is she saying like?
They want that pudding that
is that
dick.
What she's saying? I don't know.
Weirdo.
Still a weird post for a teacher to have.
Yep.
On an account.
And that's the thing. Like, all these would be normal all these would be normal posts on the internet, right? But it's the label of being a substitute teacher. You can't have none of this, and that automatically makes you look weird. It really does. No matter how you feel about it, no matter how much you be against it, like, I'm still gonna be a human being. Yeah, for sure. But that label of teacher is always gonna be above that when it comes to anything you do. So don't do this as a teacher. Like, just don't do this.
Had these get ready with me's where she's in her underwear with her strap on and it's just hanging there. Like, she just has her plastic meat just hanging
Good
there.
God.
This sounds like pause on that. But the plastic meat is just hanging there, dog. This is just weird, man. If she posted stuff like this, the smart thing to do would be to maybe private or delete these posts when you're going in to be a substitute teacher. I don't know. I just think these posts are crazy. Someone who's posting like this shouldn't be inside a school. Now, after getting all this backlash, the substitute teacher, in true influencer fashion, decided to post a response.
Yes, she did.
Here's what she had to say.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically...
Bitch, you blamed us and you got a fucking whole plastic meat out. You got your whole plastic meat out and now you blaming us for when we want you around these fucking kids. She blaming us. We the problem. We the problem. But you got your whole schlong meat stick out, ready to go on Instagram. Fuck out of here. You're the problem.
Because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick
the world's so
is
sick.
That you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context.
How are people...
I hate it. People only start talking intellectually when they in trouble. I know damn well she don't talk like that. We heard her actually talking in that video when she said that nasty ass shit. So we know that she really talked. Nah, y'all misunderstood the complication of this incident. Therefore, however, thereafter, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? None of this was really a problem in my eyes. Like, shut your dumb ass up, bro.
Mischaracterizing you. And how is the world sick? You were the one talking about how high school students wanted to take you down.
Weirdo.
Saying, damn, shorty. That's on you. You can't blame the world on that one. That is on you, gang. Actually, you're not my gang.
I'm a content creator.
You're not my gang.
Everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone.
That's not the issue. It doesn't matter if you recorded when you were alone. One, you still filmed them. So you was around them. Two, you recorded over the footage that you filmed of them saying that weirdo shit. Whose fault is that? It is your own fault, you fucking weirdo. It's nasty. It's nasty to say anything like that about a kid. No matter if you're saying you wanted to do it or they wanted to do it, it is weird. Weird. Like, there's so many instances of people saying less and they actually go through with it. That's why you're being called this stuff, lady. That's why you're being called this stuff. Like, stop.
It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body camera that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it.
I feel like that should be obvious. You know, especially because you're not even a teacher in that building. You're a sub. You're not a teacher that they know and care about. So, like, it's not an event. It's not like a program. They just walk throughout the hallway. So, like, no, you don't know. You could have took pictures like, hey, they celebrating. But the moment you recorded that bullshit ass voiceover, it was done so. It was done so. People would have let you go recording the kids because, like, you seeing the kids all happy and celebrating. Sure, you can record that, right? People record celebrations like that all the time. But the moment that voiceover got put over that, it was done. Nasty.
I feel like that's just a given. Like, how stupid do you have to be?
It is
to
a given.
think that you can just walk into a school, right? You can be a sub, a teacher, whatever, and you can just record the students. How did you not think that that was wrong? Use your brain. You can't just record random people's kids and just upload them to your account because you're a quote-unquote content creator. At this school, you are a sub.
You posted it on your same Instagram or TikTok where you have all that other weird, freaky, deaky ass commentary and jokes. Like, yes, those shit probably would have worked if you wasn't a substitute teacher. But once you that's why I don't understand other platforms too. Like, there's other men and women who have platforms that, like, will talk the craziest shit, do the nastiest stuff, post the most like explicit shit. And then the next post will be them and their kids being family friendly. No. No, no. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. Yes, it's your life. Yes, it's the fucking like, oh, this is real. This is me. But no, you balance. Have another account for just you and your fucking family friendly shit. Because seeing that right next to each other is nasty to me. I'm sorry. That's just me though.
First, then content creator after. You're the teacher first.
I'm by far no predator or anything.
I wouldn't say
close
by
to
far.
it. That is insane for it even to be put on to me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it.
Saying that a high schooler wants to take you down is doing.
Hold on. Because you said she was just doing something good for the youth. But you also just said that you was a sub and didn't have no class and were just there. So what were you doing that was good for the youth? What were you doing? Maybe in the future when you kept doing it, you probably would have been actually teaching, but like, you just said you wasn't. So what were you doing that was for the youth? I'm confused. Everything you did seemed like this for personal gain.
Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it.
Saying that a high schooler wants to take you down is doing something good for the youth.
For the
man.
youth.
Oh my gosh, this is terrible. What do you mean you were trying to do something good for the youth? Like you doing a get ready with me? Like what good does that do?
Nothing
I
at all.
Let me know in the comment section, please.
Nah, I
I
feel the
truly
same
do
way.
apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorter in the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything.
You're lying. You're lying. And it's okay. Because the way you said it and the way you fucking enunciated those words made it sound flirtatious. It wasn't a fear of being beaten up or nothing like that. It sounded flirtatious. Maybe I'm mistaken. Let me see if I can go back. Where we at? 10:39. Where's the actual video at? 10:39, right? And then we go. Where's it at? Somewhere right here.
I look so young. I look damn, man. Then I damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. You know, my little free.
Okay. I can give you a slight benefit of the doubt. Because that could go either way. I'm gonna be honest. That can go either way. Let's live one more time.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. You know, my little.
I don't know.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. You know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird still. No matter what you say, it's fucking weird. You can't get it. I will never defend that shit. It's weird. It's a weird sentence because all those words, shorty, jeez, all those could be used either way. And you can't get mad at people for feeling like it was used in the wrong way because you should not have used those fucking words. Gross.
That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. That means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. But it was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I mean by take me down.
So they seen your explicit content, by the way. it's clicking now for me. So these kids knew who you were, so they also seen your explicit content. So it's still fucking weird. It is. They seen you with the strap, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? They know you for them weird, not weird. They know you for those adult jokes. They know you for the adult content. It's weird for you to be in there with that content still up. I'm sorry. Like, you got to get over that.
All hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way.
I sort of understand what she's trying to say. I sort of do. And this
I-
isn't
yeah,
siding with her or anything.
Man, me and Cameron, like we like connected. We like one to one. We got like a fused brain. Cause we like similar in our thought process. Like, I see what you're trying to say, but nah, bro. Like, nah.
It's just me being completely real. But at the same time, you gotta step out of your shoes and
Yes.
look at it in another person's shoes.
Yes.
Imagine a parent seeing a video of their child on TikTok. Damn, shorty, I better get up out of these schools before these kids try to take me down. Do you see how weird that sounds? It's not like people are just spinning your words just to spin them. It sounds weird. Even if those weren't your intentions, it's still a weird thing to say. Especially when you're just recording these high schools. Like,
Yes.
It's odd. The whole thing is odd. And also, the kids did not know you, dog. You are not that famous to the point where these kids knew you. I'm tired of these influencers swearing up and down that they're known, when in reality, they're irrelevant. And I'm not saying this just to be like a dickhead or anything. Me personally, I don't see myself as famous or any of that.
Because I'm not going to lie. TikTok numbers and TikTok fame is one of the most, like, disingenuous numbers. So you try to take that number anywhere else on any other platform, and it looks spooky. It looks spooky for a lot of people. Like, shout out to you. That TikTok is a great place to start. I'm sorry, I'm chewing gum. TikTok is a great place to start, right? That's why I be at too. I post most of my short form content on TikTok too, because I don't fully understand how Instagram algorithm works when it comes to getting your content out there. However, when it comes to popping off on TikTok and moving that platform somewhere else, not everybody can do that. Not everybody's a queso. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody's like a Bella Porch or whatever the other white girl that danced. Like, not everybody can do that. So, and then you see numbers where it'd be like 50 people in a live stream. Like, they don't want to watch you. Like, they want to see your short form content. Tony's a perfect example of pivoting, and it took a little bit longer. But when he pivoted and he built up his community everywhere else. Tony Sadavici. Shout out to Tony. Like, not everybody can, one, consistently post. But let's be honest, a lot of people content sucks. A lot of people content actually sucks, and they don't know how to do content, so they stick with the shorter form stuff because they know they better off at that, which is fine. You can still post your shorts on YouTube. That's what Tony Sadavici does too. You can still post your short form content on YouTube and then start working on your longer form creativity if you want to. You don't got to, but if you want to. But I've seen time and time again, because I'm a good number watcher. I love watching people grow. Pause. I love watching people grow. So when I see them like pivot and it's not working out and they just give up on it, kind of sad to see. Also, shout out CJ the Champ too. He one of them people who pivoted too, as one of the biggest in the anime community now. Like, but that's they anomaly. They not the far and few. Like, they're not the ton of people who actually do it. Like, it's only a small number who actually do it. So, yeah.
That BS, right? I'm a regular person. I make videos. Cool. But saying that you're famous and these kids,
Yeah,
they
famous
all
is
knew who
crazy.
you were, is crazy. Because I promise you, they didn't know who you were.
You got a little
and if
internet
they did know
clout.
who you were, then it's probably because you were telling them, like, yeah, I make TikToks, blah, 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 trying to flex on them. And actually, if they did know you, you're talking about all these sexual things.
Yes, there we go. Me and bro locked in. Me and bro, we mega minding together, man. We fusing our brains together, brain power. You know what I'm saying?
Kids are fans of you. Like, whichever way she tries to spin it, it's just not.
It ain't gonna work.
There,
it ain't gonna work. there's no way out of this one, sweetheart. Like,
It was an
no.
additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying. I was cheering the school on.
Honestly, that makes it even worse that it was an additional voiceover.
Yeah.
This wasn't like a live thing. Because that means that you thought about what you said.
Yo,
You
we
said
going through
it,
the
and you
same
didn't think about,
process.
could this be weird or anything?
Yes,
like
you
that.
went
just straight up
home.
said it. That just makes it even worse.
But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at Lake Cormont. I actually loved you guys at school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I want you guys to, like, give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
Okay, I absolutely hate how she keeps on bringing up how she's a content creator. And I hate that because you're a sub first. You're doing your job as a sub. You are a sub.
Like, you can't just, I'm sorry, this is an extreme, I'm about to say. It's an extreme. But you just can't pivot from like being a corn star to being a role model sub to substitute teacher. Like, you can't, that's a hard pivot. You can't pivot from being like an exotic dancer to instantly being in schools. You can't do that. You can't. Unless you do college. You could probably do college. You cannot go to these kids, man. I'm sorry. Once you start doing the explicit content, wipe it off the internet. That's why you see all these OF teachers being fired. Because it's weird. Kids have seen you in ways they should not have seen you before. It's a weird stigma to be in that building still. You gotta go. I'm sorry. Like, that's me.
Sub first. You're a teacher first. Your content does not come before the sub work. The sub work comes first. You keep on saying that you're a content creator. You're not a
Do it
content
for the
creator. You're just a
kids.
person who
Fuck
makes
outta here.
videos and is weird. Like, oh my gosh, man. If you're a true content creator, you would have said what you said, would have maybe thought about it and be like, oh, that's a little weird.
Yes.
People might take
After that first take, you'd have been like, whoa. She's sure trying to take me down. Let me change this up. Like, they want to fight me or they want to beat me up. I would, like, it would have been way less of a problem. You said, oh, no, these little girls trying to beat me up. I got to get them out of here. Boom. But no, you said it in the most weirdest way possible.
this out of context. Why not change up how I say this? But you're not a true content creator. But yeah, that was her whole first response. Overall, I understand where she's coming from. I understand it, but
yeah, I didn't see the video. I saw the text on Twitter.
Weird. There's too many points where she messed up for people to just be like, "Oh, she's okay."
Them
she's
tweets
fine.
was
Justin tried to
nasty
drop
and
a
wrong.
second response because I guess the first response wasn't good enough.
It wasn't a hit.
To say.
I'm pretty sure by now y'all know my face. The substitute that got fired over TikTok. Before I do get started, I do once again want to apologize to the young ladies in the video and their parents. The consistent backlash is sick. A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that. Like, genuinely, like just
that.
sick. I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like, I don't even do that with...
You're a liar. 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 Look at the meme. You're a fucking liar. We've seen your content. It might not be all your content, obviously. But that content still exists, and there's some freaky deaky, it's some Kevin Gates ass content. Come on now.
Adults. I'm not gonna do that with kids, and let alone put that on my platforms. If my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator? That really don't make sense.
Stupid people do
Gosh,
stupid
they pulled
things.
the content creator card again. I'm a content creator. No, I'm a content creator. I would never do anything like that. There's many weird content creators out there, man. I also find it
Shout out
funny
Dr.
where she says
Disrespect.
the reason she doesn't talk about kids like that is because she's not that freaky. It's just the way that she's saying it. It's like, oh yeah, I don't talk about kids like that because I'm not that freaky.
I'm not
because
that
it's illegal or disgusting, right? But because she's not that freaky. Also, her saying I'm not an over-sexualized person is crazy because when you look at her other content, she's out here humping the air, showing off her strap print and talking about the plastic meat that she be given. Like, what do you mean that you're not over-sexualized? Just look at your other content, and people can tell that you're a pretty sexual
Goofy.
person.
Like,
y'all think
do people like have amnesia about the stuff that they post? Like, do y'all just forget about this content y'all post? No, nigga. No, you're a fucking weirdo too. Like, you post all this weird content, but not, I keep saying weird. I don't mean weird. You post all this adult content, explicit content, and you expect people to just forget about it and act like, oh, you're not that type of person? No. No, 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 no. If there's more than 5 videos on your platform like that, nigga, that's you. That's your bag. Accept it. Like, no, that's you.
I make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids? Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad.
Look, people make mistakes all the time. Everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. Everyone in the world makes mistakes. But nobody makes this big of a mistake on their first day of a job.
Day one,
Every day
locked
it's
in.
getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired? I've already got fired. Why is it constantly being a thing? With the consistent backlash and posting, I have not only lost that job, but I've lost my main job as a DSP, direct support professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've had that job for a year. My main job is down the drain. That is sick. I've lost not only one job, but 2 jobs to this situation. When I clearly only made a mistake. I posted it and I'm a content creator. Why would I do that if that was my intentions?
Oh my gosh. Stop bringing up
I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator.
No, I'm a content creator.
Forgive me. I make content.
Shut up. She brings up that she's a content creator one more time. Yo, I'm about to crash out, dude.
My face is everywhere on every single site. I'm on YouTube. Like, why am I on YouTube? Why are you guys reposting me on YouTube?
My fault, Unc T. My fault.
Yo, Cameron, chill.
Like
chill.
Yeah, you're on YouTube.
Chill.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking crazy right now, but my fault? Dang. Just at me next time.
I hope you guys find real predators out there, honestly. Because it's not me, like, genuinely. Like, no matter how you put it, you ain't gonna find none on my name in that such a way, man. I'm such a great person. If y'all was to meet me for an hour, man, y'all say, man, she ain't nothing like that. And it's just me being honest. Like, I'm just not that type of person. Regardless of what type of content I put out there, because I know y'all gonna try to say something about my content.
That's me when I explain that I'm not the imposter to my homies when I'm playing Among Us. I just say all this jibber jab.
Forgive me, yo. Forgive me, yo. It might seem like the circumstances that I was next to the body. I had a knife in my hand. There was blood on my clothes. I was furious. My knife was like almost like inside the body still. I'm laughing, maniacally holding the weapon, but I did not kill this person. Like, shut up, bro.
You know, and I'm like, man, like, if you really knew me and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd never kill anyone in Among Us, you know? I'm a crewmate. Like, I'm not.
And I apologize to them kids and the parents. But I guess it's just a sign, man. I need to just focus on the gifts God gave me. You get what I'm saying? Like, they were just a stepping stone. I wasn't supposed to be a substitute teacher, and I'm gonna take that for what it is. I have 1,000 gifts, man.
Actions have consequences.
Indeed.
Also,
indeed.
not everything needs to be content. Did you think a substitute teacher really need?
Not everything needs to be content is the phrase, the sentence of the day. Not everything needs to be content. Just because you're having fun and it looks like it's a good time, you don't gotta post it. Just because you're being helpful and inspirational, don't mean you gotta post it. Just because you're feeling negative and hateful, don't mean you gotta post it. Just because you doing something in the real world does not mean you gotta post it. Sometimes memories are for the best because they're memories and you can think about them and we all share that same memory together. We don't gotta post everything you do. That's just me though.
To be content? No, it didn't have to. Keep it silent. Just do it on the low. You don't have to tell everyone your every move on social media. I think the thing is, anything can be content, to be fair, but I just don't believe that everything needs to be content.
It doesn't.
People need to drill that in their brains, dude. It's your first day. Soak it in, man. You're over here trying to vlog and make a little video when it's like, dude, just do your job. What's funny is that if she wasn't putting content over her job, she probably still would have been at this school.
And had 2 jobs.
I did start a GoFundMe, but I really didn't want to start a GoFundMe because I really don't want
GoFundMe.
the free money. So I would just, man, if you would like to help, because I have lost everything, man, I got a link. I have my clothing brand, man. If you can just buy anything out of hand make all my merch.
And also she was talking about how she started a GoFundMe. Let's peep this GoFundMe, man. Yo, how much money did she raise? $930? Support me in overcoming hardship? I'd understand if she started a GoFundMe.
Was she asking for 1,000? Antonio Wilson gave her $300. Huh. Interesting.
Support me in overcoming hardship? I'd understand if she started a GoFundMe if she was fired for a completely
Sell that chain.
Let's just say she was fired because she was black and the school was racist, whatever, something like that. I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. You know, I could support that. But you got fired for something completely different. This isn't just overcoming hardships. Like, you created these hardships for yourself, not the school. Take your job seriously.
Accountability is over her head.
May not have happened. But I think the funniest thing out of this whole like substitute situation, people are making AI Pixar trailers, and let me just say, these are the craziest things I have ever seen.
Let me see.
These kids, y'all. Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down. Why did I get fired?
Substitute coming this fall.
Substitute.
Only in theaters.
This substitute is crazy.
Substitute.
That is crazy, man. But yeah, all that being said, my final thoughts on this whole substitute situation.
Talk to
I
me.
think she got what she deserved 100%.
Absolutely.
Not even 100%, 1,000%. You just got to be smarter with stuff like this.
Welcome to
Not
band
everything
world.
needs to be content. You made some crazy mistakes. These aren't just some mistakes that can be fixed easily. It's like you posted these kids. You said, damn, shorty, you're kicking your feet up on the table. All this stuff is just super unprofessional. And I think when it comes to substitutes, schools should be more strict on who they hire. I don't know what the whole process is, but if she could become a sub, anyone can. I can probably become a sub. But
easily.
Yeah, I think she got what she deserved, 1,000%. Take things like this more serious, man. And I've never taught in my life, but I just know that you can't record students as a teacher. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. This is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Cameron WAK, Instagram Cameron WAK, Twitter Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Shout out to the boy Cameron, man. Another W video. Like, these people be so delusional about everything. I don't get it. Like, just take accountability and pivot. Like, if you would have gave a genuine apology and said, yo, the words I actually said wasn't meant that way, but I can see how they come across that way. And it's disgusting they came across that way, but I didn't mean that way. I apologize genuinely. And I hope that I can get some type of forgiveness, but I understand where y'all coming from, and it's fucking gross, and I'll never want that around any kid. Boom, right? It would have been a way better response than just trying to deflect and calling everybody else sick and for thinking this way. No, you're weird for doing that. But shout out to Cameron. W video.